Hey, folks. Welcome. We are live. Welcome to Motherhood, the good, the bad, the truth, which is part one of a three-part series that we're going to talk about, me and my special guest, titled Know Your Role, Woman. And it's supposed to be read like that. Know Your Role, Woman. A discussion around our implied roles as women. And so while I'm waiting for some folks to come in here, we're going to vibe and groove a little bit. And then I'm gonna bring in my special guest and we're gonna get started. Right now, I want you to run to the kitchen or whatever, get your cup, get your glass, get you something cute to sip on, whatever it is, no judgment here. And yeah, let's vibe out for a second. Come on into the party, share the video, tell your friends. You see it. Let's get it. Oh, now my video want to be acting stupid. Baby, you know how it is. That's all right. I'm going to keep on going back with it. Ain't nothing going to stop this. This is a live feed. We with it. This is my jam. Dang, I keep hitting the wrong button. Y'all know I'm slow. Vibe with me. I'll be back. Hold on. She said, bring on the line. We fighting them lions for our babies. You hear me? You just call me and I swear I'm right there. And I'm not scared of lions and tigers and men. A wolf or a fox, please. What's up, folks? Jasmine. Hey. Alexia. Brandy. Mel. Dana. What's up? Nika. Hey. Sometimes we don't agree. We ain't gonna agree with our kids. We always on that team. If they try to take a swing, I'm gonna hit that gangster. You hear me? Somebody hold my earrings. Let me get that Vaseline. Tell them, Amber. They're gonna have to go through me for mine. This monster for my baby. And what's up, sis? I slay the dragon and I drag him cause I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy. I ain't got a goddamn bit of sense. That's some crack baby tendencies. We're gonna talk about it. And I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears. I was gonna hit that note for y'all, but y'all ain't ready. That's it. Thank you, Amber. That's Amber Riley, y'all. Lions, Tigers, and Bears. And it's a song about motherhood and what we're willing to do for our kids. But today we're gonna break it down: the good, the bad, the truth, right? Because this shit ain't all peaches and cream, and we know that. But I got a special guest I'm gonna bring on the screen now. She's gonna tell y'all a little bit about herself, just real quick. I'm T Person. I meant to say that at first, the N I silent, but y'all already know that. Thanks for tuning in to Love Advocates, which is my baby. We're just an organization or agency that's birthed out of love to be advocates of love. So thank you for allowing us to get this series popping about how we can teach you how to love yourself a little bit more. And that's what it's about. Everybody could be an advocate, and as long as you're doing it with love, we all with it. So now I'm gonna bring on and like to introduce to you guys Miss Kia Green. Hey.
Hey, what's up? How's everybody?
So why don't you tell the folks a little bit about who you are? Because I done did all the talking and I need to take a sip.
And you've been drinking too. I
Don't
did
tell the
see that.
people all my
I
business.
mean, I'm
Okay.
drinking too. Mine's not as big as yours, but it's still, it's cute,
I
right?
ain't want to have to go get refills.
So, hi everybody. Happy Friday. My name's Kia. Um, and today I'm just going to do something a little bit new for me. This one over there is completely not new to this, obviously.
I am. I'm
But
shy.
for me, this is new. So I'm really praying that you guys find comfort in my transparency, because that's just basically what I'm going to do today. Today, I'm just going to pull back the curtain and just kind of like show you guys the good, the bad, the struggle of being a mother, which is our focus today, but also just being a woman, period. So I want to invite you guys to share my journey that I've started for myself, just learning how to love myself. So each segment that we have will start with something that I've written just freely. And then we'll just kind of like throw some kind of like thoughts out there to you guys, thoughts that I was thinking when I wrote it. And we can learn from each other, right? I'm not the expert, right? And let me just say, like, T, please, we're not male bashing,
Hell
right?
no.
We're not. This is not about ganging up, but it's just about our truth, right?
Mhm.
And so, like, feel free to comment, like, while T and I are talking about our perspectives, shit that we're going through, how we're trying to cope with all of this, especially we have this COVID-19, and so motherhood looks a lot different now.
Mm-hmm.
Parenting, everything looks different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I guess we could just get right into this first piece.
Yeah, but look, before you jump into it, I wanted just to kind of go back a little bit about kind of what Kia said, and I don't know, some community agreements, right? So that's my facilitator in me.
Yeah, don't be in here acting up, but go ahead.
The community agreement, right? And so, I mean, we're gonna have a good time, and y'all know how I am. And for the folks that don't know me, you will before the end of it. Trust me.
Oh
Um,
Lord.
comments, see the comments as they're coming in. We could put them up on the screen. As Kia said, she's here to be transparent. Y'all know me; I wear all my shit on my sleeve, and so I'm gonna be as transparent as possible. And you guys seen what Lonnie said. I'm an NX
Yeah.
mom anyway, so
Huh.
I'm here with all my inexperience. And by no means are we experts at this thing. And I got,
No.
that's joining that got multiple kids. Some folks have no kids. Some folks have been godmoms and auntie moms. And so if you've ever mothered anybody, this conversation is for you. So jumping out comments. All right, Anika, don't be talking about my facilitator in me. I got it.
For sure, for sure.
I miss being out in the streets, man. Like just sitting at home.
You know what? I didn't think
But
I would, but I do. I do.
I'm telling
I
you, I'm
do
over
miss.
it.
Yes,
But like,
I miss
jump
having a
in.
separate workspace.
Yeah, like come on, y'all. Come on, let's have a conversation. And if you are too shy to put your stuff in the comments, definitely send me an inbox. You can inbox Love Advocates. You can inbox the Kia Green's page, or you can inbox T Pearson's page. Whatever you need to. If you have a question, if you have a comment, if you want to be shy, or if you're embarrassed, or if you're just not your thing, but you just tuning in. But we want to hear from you too. So, all right, Kia, I'm gonna throw it back to you. What you got for us?
So, the free expression that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is called Her Solitude. And so we're going to get a portion of it today. It's obviously much longer, but we're going to break it down a little bit so it's not too much like information overload kind of thing. So, looking from the outside in, one would think that I have the ideal family life. 3 beautiful children, 3 amazing bonus daughters, 2 fun-loving grandchildren, and loving husband, have a good job, an active social life. But within these walls lie a prison home that is often overlooked. A woman that has been so overlooked for so long that she's just become content with being invisible. Although her soul cries out in anguish, she hastily puts on her makeup, paying special attention to her eye areas. she must use just the right amount of concealer to hide all the crying that she's been doing within the darkness of herself. How have I gotten to this point where I have no fucking idea who the hell I am as a woman? If I am not a mother, who am I? If I am not a wife, who am I? If I am not someone's employee, who am I? If I'm not a sister, who am I? If I'm not a cousin, who am I? I'm constantly riddled with these questions day in and day out. Yet I still get up every morning, ready and willing to attend to everyone in my home. I get my ass out of bed with maybe 4 hours of sleep, and I put my comfortable business casual outfit on, and I throw my work tote over my shoulder, and I slide my size 10 foot into my 4-inch Calvin Klein pump, which, by the way, I brought on sale at Burlington because I would feel way too guilty to ever buy anything full price for myself. I ride about 45 minutes up the Beltway to do only the same damn thing: fix and attend to everyone. Well, I get paid to do that, so I guess I should be more grateful. But see how, even though I know I could do so much more with my skill set, it's much easier for me to stay in a job that requires me to attend to others and remain in the shadows. It's gotten to the point where I'm just emotionally drained. I often look at the semi-dirty institutional colored walls of my state building where I work thinking, well, at least the insurance is good and my pension is pretty okay. But then I say, this can't be life. And damn, Jay-Z was so right.
Let me get a snap for that one. Let's get a snap for that one. I appreciate it. And I'm posting them actually over in the comments, for folks to be able to just kind of share in that. So thank you for that transparency, right? Thanks for sharing that piece.
You're welcome.
We got some new folks joining us. Hey, folks, I appreciate it. Let's give her some thumbs up in the comments, some fire emojis.
Thank you.
Because what you read speaks to a lot of us. And so just to kind of give a little bit of background to the folks that's here, that piece came to me probably like 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's true. That's true.
On Tuesday, it was probably at 1 o'clock in the morning conversation. From there, we processed and she was like, what am I going to do with it? Oh, you're going to share that? You're going to share that?
I was like, what? Wait a minute. No,
need to hear
absolutely
it, right?
not.
Because, man, listen, what you shared is our tale. How many women are just doing the routines of motherhood, right?
But then it's like, I just got to a point where it was like, okay, so I've been married for almost 2 years, but I've been with the same man for almost 11 years, right? And it's like, I've gotten to the point where I just feel like I'm in autopilot, right? Mm-hmm. And so there are some things that I just absolutely do all the time, right? But then when something intercepts my routine, I'm completely thrown off, like COVID. So then, people say very lightly, oh, a new normal, but I'm just like, for a person like me, who's like basically this creature of habit, it's like, I don't know what anything looks like for me. And then you add the stress of just regular stuff like bills and, children and learning issues. We're all sitting at the table and I'm like, my office is here. Her classroom is there. My 13-year-old has an IEP and she has, special needs. So I'm tending to her while she's doing this, and I'm tending to my 5-year-old while he's doing this. And meanwhile, I really just want to go out like hang out with, you or just hang out and have a good time. But it's like, for a woman, it's like we have to do so much just to go out, like
Right.
prepare to go out. And
Right.
I feel like, the question that I raised is just like, well, what does it look like for a man to simply say, you know what, I'm had a long week. I just need to get out of the house. Babe, I'll be back. I'm going over here. It is
Who is
not
that?
that simple.
Who is
I mean,
that? Okay.
listen,
I mean,
what do we got to do to get out the house for a couple hours?
listen, you got to
Listen,
find a babysitter. Okay.
listen, wait. I'm like, wait a minute. It's like, and then we get hit with the questions, all of them before we go out.
Look at
Right?
some.
We get hit with the questions, right? So what time, where you going? Okay, we get that. Where you going? We got that, right? Okay. So did they already eat? I don't I think, right?
I
So
don't know.
right, right. If they didn't eat, what are they gonna eat? I said, what they go, it's and it's just so much. And then the kids start to come around and they're just like, you going? Right. So then you know what you do? You think to yourself, I'm gonna just go out after work, right after work. Right.
But that
that's the whole process too.
Because you got to pick a kid up from aftercare. And then aftercare, the child is hungry. Mine is always, she's starving.
I know Lonnie do be starving.
Never fails, starving. But what do you want? A chicken sandwich. What the hell is a chicken sandwich?
Like, did you eat in school? Right. And it's just like, now that I can't, like, my thing was, okay, so I'm going to go out right after work on Friday. And I'm going to get somebody to pick Will up. Right. And we're going to be good.
4-year-old.
Yes. He's 5 now.
Right? 5 now. Oh, that's right.
He's 5 now, right?
He had a quarantine party.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Which I did all myself. Right. Pulled that off. Pulled that off.
We heard that. Come on.
Listen, so I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna leave right after work. I'm gonna make arrangements. But then it's like, I guess when the kids don't think they can get the answer from dad, they start blowing your phone up. Where's this? Who's this? Are you kidding me? So it's like, I don't understand where that whole like process. I mean, I don't know where it came from. Like, did we start that? I mean,
what? The process of
the whole thing where it's so difficult for us to just go out and have a good time. Like, I don't know how that came to be. Why is it harder for us to get out and actually stay out without interruption? I'm just saying. I mean, my husband go out with his homeboys and it ain't no big deal. He just tell me, hey, listen, I'm going on out. That's it. I don't know. I'm just thinking. But why is it harder? Oh, okay. I'm trying to read like your comments at the same time. So
why is it harder? Let's know, ladies. Why?
Yeah.
So while we waiting for them, let me just y'all all right. It ain't harder for me to stay out. So
you know what? Well, everybody has different husbands, like different spouses, right? So right.
And so for me, let me see the best way I could say so I don't get a divorce.
Oh, don't be ignorant. No.
Okay.
Don't be ignorant.
Let me think. I kind of just do what I want to do. I'm not saying it's right.
Wow.
Just in case my marital counselor tune in, I ain't saying it's right. but it's true. And if I want to go out, I'm going out. If I want to stay out, I'm gonna stay out. I mean, I'll let him know. Let me not be completely reckless. I will let him know where I'm going. I'm working on asking permission. Not asking permission. I'm asking.
See, but see what you just said.
Yeah.
See. Well, but I'm just saying. But that's also the first word that came to your mind. So that is so it's a realness to that.
And you know why? Because of this right here. Got to get that permission slip signed. And that's
Brandy said that. Brandy.
Yeah. But look, that's the running joke, right? Like even amongst like with my friends, it's like,
yes, Brandy.
Make sure you get your permission slip signed. And like it's even been so serious where I sent around a blank template that I done found on Google to my girlfriends. Are like, make sure you get your permission slip signed. We gotta get a permission slip signed.
I don't know. Like I just feel like while I love motherhood, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I just feel like that's not it. That's not all for me.
Yeah.
And I know I'm speaking personally, just from my challenges and my struggle and my journey right now is to try to understand what I really love, what I really
Mhm.
like, outside of things that are connected with being a mother, being a wife, and all these other roles, right? I mean, I promise y'all, I went to Walmart yesterday, right? And it's already tense enough that you got to be in there in full gear, like mask, gloves, and see, my anxiety just goes right on up. So I'm trying not to touch shit. I'm just like, so I like kettle corn, okay? They like butter. They like just the regular butter. I'm so used to going to the store and putting everything in these carts,
Mhm.
right? That's for them. That I come to the house after doing full blown grocery, it ain't a damn thing in there that I eat, right? So yesterday I had an opportunity to just get something for myself.
Look at that. Let me applaud you.
No, don't applaud yet. Wait, pause. Don't
You put
applaud
it back.
yet.
You put it
Listen,
back.
no, I was in the aisle for 5 to maybe 10 minutes, staring at the kettle corn. Do I really need this kettle corn? I mean,
And
I
meanwhile,
probably don't.
it's still a very thing for everybody else.
Absolutely.
But go ahead.
And I don't know. Like what so listen, there's this guilt associated with when you do something for yourself and it's just for you.
Mhm.
Right? I mean, again,
Mom
this
guilt.
is that what it's called?
It's called mom guilt.
So I thought that would end after my first child. Because guys, I have a 22-year-old. I'm 43. I have a 22-year-old. And shout out to Victoria, also known as V, if you're tuning in. You better be.
She's here.
Hey, babe. Um, anyhow, I thought it would end with that. But now
Mhm.
I've have, 3 biological children, and I'm still dealing with, you call it, what is the mom guilt?
Mom guilt. Let me read you what
Listen,
mom guilt is. So,
tell
mom
me.
guilt is our inner dialogue that tells us that we should have done something different, even though we can't know if the decision we made was wrong. Some examples of mom guilt is feeling guilty for staying home, even though you could use the income. So, like not getting a part time job, or
Mm-hmm.
even though you want to see your kids more. So even though we got to be working moms, most of us, and you have to go out into this hard, cold ass world, you feel guilty about leaving your kids, right? I know I did when I was working. When I moved to Baltimore, I still was working in Bowie. And so I still had an hour and a half commute one way. So for a
Mm,
commute, I'm 3 hours in a car, easy. That's without.
mm.
And so then that's 3 hours on top of an 8 hour workday.
Oh my gosh.
You know how that is, Chick-fil-A
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. But we ain't counting them. We gonna count the whole 8 hours. A whole 8 hour work day, 3 hours in the car. That's 11 hours, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
I'm going straight. Usually I was going straight from there to my part-time job. And so in between transit, I'm on a phone with a child of like, oh, how was your day? Did you eat anything? How's your mood? How was school? Do you have homework? How's aftercare going? And kind of mothering, right? As I'm trying to transition my mindset to a whole nother job. And then
Mm.
a whole other job. And then coming home in 11, 12 o'clock. And then I got to turn into a real wife, right? Because then like
Yo,
home. So
this
then
is nonsense.
how was your day? And then it's like, well, damn, in transit, what am I going to eat? God
Right.
forbid it be a plate in the microwave for the working mom and the wife. But whatever.
I have never had it. I'm trying to think. Wait.
They,
No, well, he's ordered food, but
mm-hmm,
like, well,
mm-hmm,
not well,
mm-hmm,
but
right.
no, I gotta get something on the way probably,
Mm-hmm.
or
Right.
like
So by the
whatever.
time you do that, so you done stopped in transit and got something to eat, or you, like me, I don't care how I eat some damn ooze and noodles or a bowl of cereal. And if I'm too lazy, I'm gonna grab me an Assure, because yes, I'm lazy, and I'm gonna drink me an Assure. And then you gotta say, how was your day, hon? And act like you listening, even if you're not listening, but try to be
Yeah,
listening, right? And then you might be
you have to ask that, or you're
mhm,
selfish.
right.
You're
And
selfish,
even if you don't get it back.
right?
And so then it's like, oh, well, let's see if a child is up. So a child is up, and so now you got to have that conversation. So then it's like, well, okay, so now you still don't turn in. I still don't turn in until 3, 4 o'clock, and I'm right back up at 6:37. So sleep is overrated for a mom. Me,
Yeah.
we know who gets the most sleep in the house.
Yeah, anytime, at any given time. I, but then I just feel like, why is it that like in parenting and motherhood, why do we have like this is what the dad does and this is what the mother does? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the I don't, so we can all do this. But here's what's interesting about this. Let's just talk about mothers getting sick, right? Oh
What
my
is
God.
that?
Oh,
Can you
oh,
can you
listen.
spell that? Spell that for me. I don't know what that is.
What? SICK.
Um,
Sick.
that
What
still
we
means that that must
listen,
be so different for a wife.
but
And
for the Rona, I'm talking about just regular
mhm,
cold. I'm tired. Listen, it don't even resonate with them. They don't even
mhm,
like it. And this whole notion that what we're doing is so easy, it's not a big deal. Like
mhm,
we're juggling multiple balls all at the same time and the same
mhm.
and doing it in cute shoes, hair, gloss, whatever we doing, still got because you still got to keep it right, right? You can't just let
Absolutely.
yourself go, right? We might
But
even be doing all of this shit
um,
in waist trainers, right? Right? We like while we picking this up, we can get this in, right? I'm just
yeah,
saying.
a lot of my friends is wearing waist trainers this especially with this shutdown. I don't
Listen, I wear the hell. I'm sorry, I do like outfit, but
you wear
okay,
your
but
waist
anyway,
trainer.
I'm
My
not putting
waist
it on. I don't
my
have
waist
none
beads
today.
popped in the shower. I'm down. I'm down with that. So
Look, wait. But
you
no, back to the point. Damn, that is a big glass tea.
mind your business. What was you saying?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But back to the point, like I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like at a point where it's like, why is it like not a big deal when we're juggling all these balls and we're doing all these things? But the moment that they have to do it, even for a day or two, they want the biggest gold star that you can give them. It's
A
like,
parade.
oh, right. But it's not a big deal when we're doing all of this.
Mm-hmm. And
And
like
so I'm
even while sick,
oh my gosh, listen.
even while sick, you are the mom's primary parent. I'll say it.
Yeah,
Record is
they're always your
hold on.
kids.
Let me
They
let
always
me
your
let me
kids.
hold on. Let me before my inbox go crazy. I ain't saying all moms are fit to be moms. Let me do my damn disclaimer. Y'all know I done did social services. It's some jacked up ass mothers. I ain't saying all of us is good. I ain't saying that. It's ass single fathers. I know a couple of them. So this ain't about them. No, this is about the moms and us moms that's doing the shit that moms are supposed to
and
do. That's what we talking to.
we like that. And
That's
actually, I
what
work in social services. I have a master's in social work. So that's so yes, I can say. So no, we talking. We're not. Yeah, I like
yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah, we
I
like.
had to do that disclaimer because some of my folks be like doing too much.
Yeah. So it's just like, how can we find how do we find this balance where we still can have time to pursue our own interests without guilt,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we can still come home after working and maybe dinner be there and some nice gesture that, like I love candlelit and bathtub, run me a bath. I love candles. I love scented candles. So after a long day of work, it would be nice to come home to candles and, like something nice, like, babe, I know you had a hard week, this is for you. I got somebody to sit for the kids. And it's just not. And now that we're in the house 24/7, I'm thinking it should be easier for him for a man to run a tub of water, put some bubble bath in the candles. I mean, what else? Right. So I don't know. Like that's where I'm at right now, just in terms of motherhood. Like I really want to shop without feeling guilty. And I really want to be able to hang out and not well, social distancing hang out. Whatever that looks like, right? But I want to be able to do that without feeling like I'm imprisoned in my home, which is why in my free writing, I said prison home, because this is my home. But at times it feels lonely. It feels like I'm imprisoned, and not necessarily because someone forced me here, just because sometimes I feel like there's no respect for what I bring to the house and what I do.
But that lack of appreciation, you hear me?
Yeah. So I'm just saying. But anyway, It's
I'm
been
just
nice talking with you all. The time goes so fast. It goes
Anika
so fast.
said, when my son isn't home, then I buy me snacks that I really want because I don't have to worry about buying him things. That's some
Oh,
that's some real stuff. Listen, listen,
yeah,
that's some real stuff. Like, thank you
yeah,
for transparency. I appreciate it. Let me tell
yeah,
you,
for
because
real. Thank you,
let me get into because
Anika.
she upstairs listening. Let me get into it speaking. So, because y'all
She
know
would.
too much. What I do, I buy my stuff and I hide it in the bottom of the refrigerator, the spot that she never bends her damn knees to get to. Nor do my husband. They don't bend their knees to this special part of the drawer. I hide
Right,
stuff. So after they eat all
right.
their stuff, and then I go in there, I pull my little stuff out, and they be like, "Well, where'd that come from?" Don't worry about it. But they say it's that split right here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. That's how
T, T,
I sit in the
T.
car. Sit in the car eating it
All right, T, back up. Just, you got your face all in people's face. All right.
because
So
they
what's
had to
next?
know.
All right. So what's next week gonna look like? Hopefully all of our wonderful, wonderful new family, our village that we're built, well, our village that we're building. Hopefully they'll tune in next Friday,
But
the
look, let
same
me tell you
time. What are we
real
doing
quick.
next week?
I'm doing a plug real quick. Mm,
Okay, do your plug
like
while putting. What are you putting on your lips? Good gosh.
this
Okay.
new shea butter that I got.
Okay.
Some
Oh,
love
my daughter. Yeah, my bonus daughter. Love
by
me.
Couture.
Your
What's her
Vacatur.
Instagram? This stuff
I
got me smelling like I smell just that just that caramel
yes.
butter something.
Why
This
don't you, yeah, put it on Love Advocates page and they'll be able to get
I'm gonna I'm
see
gonna I'm gonna,
where we get our shea butter from.
I'm gonna tell you because
Hopefully
y'all know I be
Katora is
loving to smell
chiming it,
delicious. I be
tuning in.
loving to smell delicious and good and all that scrumptious. And so now this got me smelling like a whole cake, honey. You hear me?
All right. This one right here. T, what are we doing next week?
Just that
Tell
split.
our village. Tell
What
our
we
village
doing? All
what's
right,
next
so
week.
look, next week, 3-part series. Like I said, next week we talking about being somebody's wifey. You hear
We
me?
talking about like we're gonna dig in. We're gonna dig
Listen,
in. I
we're gonna
got
be
some free stuff. I got some free spirited type real next week. Just stay tuned because I'm gonna share
what
some
you
stuff
say,
with
Ty?
y'all.
You want some? I got you, sis.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Can you put Katura's
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up
yeah,
there.
let them put it on Love Advocates so that they can hook up with my daughter on that.
This what we talking about next week. This my song right here.
Hey, all right, Miss Ty Nicole, we got you. We'll get you some.
We talking about being somebody shorty, and them boxes and them implied roles that go with being somebody shorty.
And you know what? You know what? What else we need to dig into next week? Is it all
What?
right to be a sexy ass wife? Is that all right? Is it all right that you put? Listen, I got on pleather leggings right now, right?
Not
Okay, and I'm just trying. Listen, I'm feeling real sexy. But is it all right though? Is it? I'm
right.
just saying. I'm
It's
just saying. Whatever sexy looks like for you.
okay. Right.
I'm just saying.
Whatever, because this is what sexy. Rome gets sexy. Hoodie, short
Okay.
sleeve. That's sexy as hell. That's about all we get over here.
All right. So what time
And
should
a
they be
red
tuning
lip.
in
I'm
next
like,
week to T? What time should they be tuning in? Get off it. Is that a
come on
fan?
in. We be here. Yeah, I'm fluffy.
I want
I'm,
one.
I got you one, shorty. I got it over here.
Okay. All right.
I'm fluffy. I sweat. I had a sweat rag, but y'all know my
Don't you
medication.
dare bring that out.
I had the sweat rag. The medication kicked in. Oh, here it is.
Don't you
We having to wear
guys
my
ignore her. Ignore her.
fluffy.
So next week
But
we'll be talking about
being somebody
implied
short,
roles of a wife, a
that
shawty, as
box.
she's saying.
That box. When you say that I do, that changes a box for you. Even if you're not married, we ain't even talking about just the people that's married. We also talking about those people that's in committed relationships that have ever been in a committed relationship because that changes things too, right?
Yeah,
Even if
true.
you a live-in girlfriend, honey, some
Yeah,
when you got a key. When you got a key to that place, oh, y'all share dirty clothes,
yeah,
something
yeah,
that's come through next week.
yeah.
All that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
And you
get your
guys,
class.
And you guys can follow me on my journey. And I promise you that there's definitely going to be a beginning, a middle, and an end for me. And so you get to kind of go with me on this journey while I'm trying to figure out who I am. So thank you for taking the time and coming out and listening to my free writing and all this free energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we'll see you guys next week, same time.
Same time next week, 6:00.
Yeah.
Page.
I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. We there. We're gonna make this song cry because, like you said, this can't be life. This ain't life. All right, ladies, have a good weekend.
All right. Long weekend too.
Huh? Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Don't take no pictures of them nasty burnt hot dogs though, unless you sending me one.
You please. You know what?
See y'all next week. Catch me on the gram. Catch Kia on the gram. Catch us here on Facebook. Kia Green, T. Pearson, Love Advocates. Love y'all. Good job, ladies. In the comments, good job, Kia. Thank you for being transparent.
No problem.